This is India. Or at least, this is the version of India you were shown. Crowded streets, questionable food, noise, chaos, endless clips designed to shock you, not inform you. But what if I told you that what you see online is less than 5% of India? What if the country you think you know is actually one of the most visually stunning, spiritually deep, and historically advanced civilizations to ever exist? India is not dirty. India is not boring. India is not simple. India is misunderstood. And today, we're not here to defend India. We're here to explain it. Because some places can't be understood in seconds. They require time. Welcome to Chronopath. The internet rewards extremes. It doesn't reward balance. It doesn't reward context. And it definitely doesn't reward truth. A chaotic street food video will always get more views than a silent Himalayan sunrise. A shocking clip travels faster than a meaningful one. So when millions of people form opinions about India, they're not seeing the country. They're seeing viral fragments, and fragments are dangerous. Because India is not one city, it's not one culture, it's not one language, it's not even one climate. India is a continent disguised as a country. Judging India from a few clips is like judging the entire planet by one neighborhood. But the internet doesn't show scale. And India's greatest truth is its scale. India is not a developing culture. It is a continuing civilization. While much of the world was still tribal, India already had planned cities, drainage systems, standardized measurements, universities, and written philosophy over 4,000 years ago. The Indus Valley civilization had urban planning that some modern cities still lack. India didn't copy knowledge, it generated it. The number 0 from India. Advanced surgery documented in ancient Indian texts. Astronomy? Indian scholars calculated planetary movements with stunning accuracy long before telescopes existed. Yoga was never a trend. Meditation was never a lifestyle brand. These were systems of understanding the mind thousands of years before psychology had a name. India doesn't need to prove its past. It survived it. When people think of India, they imagine heat. But India has snow. The Himalayas stretch across the north, silent, massive, eternal. Places where time feels paused, where villages exist above the clouds, where monks live without clocks. Then there's Ladakh, cold deserts, star-filled skies, landscapes that feel more like Mars than Earth. Move south and India transforms again. Kerala's backwaters, slow rivers, palm trees, floating homes. No noise, no chaos, only water and time. Then the northeast, Meghalaya, one of the wettest places on Earth, with living root bridges grown by hand over generations. India has islands with water as clear as the Maldives. It has deserts where cities rise from sand. Rainforests, tea hills, volcano-shaped mountains. If you think India looks the same everywhere, you haven't seen India. India's beauty is not always visual, it's experiential. It's the sound of temple bells at sunrise, the silence inside a monastery, the rhythm of festivals that don't exist anywhere else. India doesn't decorate culture, it lives inside it. Every color has meaning, every ritual has memory, every celebration connects people to ancestors they've never met. This is why India feels overwhelming to outsiders, because it doesn't simplify itself for comfort. It doesn't slow down to be understood easily. India expects patience, and patience is rare today. Let's talk honestly. Yes, parts of India struggle with pollution. Yes, infrastructure challenges exist. But here's the truth most people ignore. India is managing over 1.4 billion lives inside borders drawn by history, colonization, and sudden independence. Context matters. Many of the world's richest nations exported their pollution phase to poorer countries. India is still carrying the weight of systems built under foreign rule. Calling India dirty without understanding why is not observation, it's ignorance. And still, despite its challenges, India feeds, clothes, educates, and sustains more people than almost any nation in history. That is not failure. That is resilience. India doesn't ask, "Who are you?" It asks, "Who are you beyond your name?" This land gave birth to Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, not as control systems, but as paths to understanding existence. India questions reality itself. What is consciousness? What is time? What is the self? These questions weren't trends here, they were traditions. This is why people travel to India not for luxury, but for answers, and many leave changed. India cannot be summarized. It cannot be reduced. It cannot be scrolled. It demands presence. The problem isn't that India is chaotic. The problem is that the modern world has forgotten how to observe complexity without judgment. India is not meant to be liked by everyone. It's meant to be understood by those willing to look deeper. And if you only see India as noise, you've missed its silence. Chronocath exists for stories that time forgot and truths the algorithm hides. If this video changed how you see the world, even slightly, then this channel is for you. Subscribe not for entertainment, but for perspective. Because history isn't just behind us. Sometimes it's hiding in plain sight. Welcome to Chronopath.